Hello guys and welcome. My name is Jeremy Hoffman and today I'm going to be sharing more about what adaptogens are. Maybe you've started to hear this word adaptogen. Maybe you've wondered what an adaptogen is. And so the intention of this video is to share with you what an adaptogen is and how you might gain some benefits from incorporating adaptogens into your everyday life. Adaptogens are herbs and mushrooms that act in a non-specific way to help you adapt more effectively to stressors. In the later times of this video, I'm going to go into more details on this, but generally speaking, these are naturally occurring plants, mushrooms, that help you adapt more effectively to stress, hence the name adaptogens, right? Adaptogens. It's fascinating. What are these adaptogens doing? Why are they important? Well, as we're starting to see trends in the world, stress is one of the greatest killers in North America. Stress is defined as something that requires attention or action. That's one of the definitions. Something that is taking you out of your normal state of homeostasis. So increase in blood sugars, your breath, physical, financial, physiological, emotional stress. Think about all of the times in the days that you're having to take action or make a decision. This could be a form of stress on the body. Stress isn't innately bad. However, a lot of us have more stress than we know how to handle. And I'd like to take it a step further. A lot of us don't know how to handle our stress effectively. When doing research, we really found that people are spending more time watching TV on their screens. More people are falling into addiction. There's more eating disorders going on. What do we do when we're stressed out? Maybe we fall into an addiction of some sort because it's distracting us from that stress. However, sometimes the way we're handling stress actually in the long term and sometimes the short term leads us to feeling more stressed. Now, I know I went on a little bit of a tangent about stress, but this is why adaptogens are so important. They act in a non-specific way, which means that they don't just do one thing. They're doing multiple things to help you regain balance in your body, in your hormones, in all parts of your being. Now, there are different adaptogens that work on different areas or different parts of your wellness, and we'll talk about those later or potentially even in more detail in another video. But to realize that adaptogens have been with us for centuries. Back in ancient traditional Chinese medicine, they've been using adaptogens for thousands of years. Ancient Indian medicine, Ayurvedic medicine, they have been using these for a long time. Maybe you've heard the word ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is being put into gummies, into drinks. Pepsi just launched an adaptogen beverage. Goli just put ashwagandha in a gummy. This is what we're going to be working towards at Oasis Adaptogens. However, we're starting to see this on the mainstream. We're starting to see these big corporations incorporate these adaptogens. The answer, why? Easy, because these adaptogens, we believe, are one of the best tools for helping you naturally adapt to stress. Stress can leave us depleted in our neurological, endocrine, and immune systems. When you're feeling stress, whether you're aware of it or not, it's damaging your body. Too much stress is not okay. There is a healthy amount of stress. However, too much can create a lot of damage in your body. One of the main things that we see with extended chronic stress is something called adrenal fatigue. We won't go into detail in this video about adrenal fatigue. However, adrenal fatigue, one of the main symptoms is when you're waking up in the morning and you're tired as heck. And why is that? Why don't you have this natural energy? And what do? We wake up, maybe we go on our phone right away, which is a form of stimulation. Then we go and get a cup of coffee and we don't even feel alive or awake until we've had that cup of coffee. Coffee, caffeine, not horrible for you. However, the shock, the jolt, the stimulation that it provides or that it gives you can create stress on the body. Now you continue to do that throughout your day, you're creating more stress than you already need, and your adrenal system starts to become fatigued. We are bombarded by things from the stimulation, from our phones, from worrying about what's happening in the world, to finance, to relationships, to emails, to text messages, to likes, to not likes. All of these things are creating some type of a reaction inside of our body, leading us to feel a lot more tired or fatigued than we need to. And we don't need certain types of medication. We don't need more stimulation. What we need is to actually relax inside so that we have more natural energy. Again, adaptogens, we believe, are one of the keys to this. They help us in so many different ways, and I'm gonna speak to a couple of my favorite adaptogens. Now, adaptogens are, we could say, early stage. Now, it's not early stage for traditional medicines, it's just early for us here in the Western world. However, recent studies, as well as some that go back, show that adaptogens can increase your blood sugar levels, that it can increase and balance your hormones, that can improve digestion, that it can help fight anxiety and depression, that it can relieve stress and also help with anti-fatigue. There's more research going on, and we're gonna continue to be at the forefront of showing the benefits of these herbs, of these mushrooms. Something else to debunk here while we're speaking of herbs and mushrooms is that some mushrooms are adaptogens, but not all mushrooms are. An adaptogen is the category up here. Herbs and mushrooms would fall under the category of different types of adaptogens. Not all herbs are adaptogens, not all mushrooms are adaptogens. There's a certain classification which makes something an adaptogen. Just to debunk that, a psychedelic mushroom is definitely not an adaptogen by definition. One of the most common and obviously the most talked about adaptogens is something called ashwagandha. This is a herb, it's a plant, it grows naturally, very native in India. However, there is some cultivation coming into North America. Some of the benefits are reduction of stress and anxiety, improved digestion, and helping lower cortisol. The next is American ginseng. It's shown to boost memory and working time. It's shown to boost energy and effectiveness, the immune system, and produce overall states of calmness. Who wouldn't want that? Again, most of these have zero to little side effect in any way, shape, or form, and nature's naturally producing them. The next one is cordyceps. Now, cordyceps is classified as a mushroom, but it's actually a fungus. They found different ways to cultivate it now, but it was primarily growing on certain types of larvae. Kind of weird, very powerful. Cordyceps are fantastic for anti-inflammatory, stress and anxiety, and increasing energy and stamina. We're actually starting to see cordyceps in pre-workout supplements. We're starting to see a lot of athletes take cordyceps. And this goes back to like the 1950s, the 1960s. In Russia, they were using cordyceps for the Olympic team to help boost their energy and their stamina naturally. Every one of us can benefit from this, something definitely worth checking out. The next one is reishi, also a mushroom, very cool looking mushroom. They're actually starting to make leathers and materials out of reishi mushrooms, so very fascinating what they're doing with reishi. It can improve overall states of calmness, it can help you rebalance sleeping hormones, and it helps to support liver health and detoxification. Again, these are just a couple of the benefits of each of these. What we're doing at Oasis, we're creating specific formulations that have different types of adaptogens and mushrooms that pair together to synergistically work well to support you with different things. And we'll be always using multi-ingredient formulations to help serve you the best. Yes, Oasis Adaptogens is a business, but we're not here trying to promote and to sell in your face. We exist to provide solutions and choices to help you adapt more effectively to everyday stress. I believe that once we can work with stress more effectively and naturally reduce it where we can, and use different modalities such as breath and connecting with each other and movement, all these different modalities that we talk about as well, pairing that into a lifestyle that truly allows you to enjoy your life, to thrive in your life, and to have energy, to actually feel alive again, to enjoy your everyday, or most days, realizing that there's some days that just suck, and that's okay too. How are you dealing with those days? How are you working through those days? What kind of support are you implementing throughout all days to support you in the way that you handle stress? It's silent, but it's killing us, and it is important that we talk about stress and how we manage our stress levels. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Please subscribe, like, comment, do whatever you gotta do. I want to keep making these videos. We're gonna continue to bring on new faces and new experts to talk as we continue along this journey. We appreciate all of the support. We're a young startup company and our marketing is to just provide value to each and every one of you so that you can be the best versions of yourself. So we appreciate your support. I look forward to talking to you all soon in the comments, wherever it is. I hope you have a great day and much love.